mo ti ń ṣe kọ̀dọ́tọ̀ láti àdátán nínú ọ̀fàn ìwọ tó bá mọ mọ́tò tó ń pè ní ọ̀fàn ni máa jókòó sórí síìtì mọ́tò ni máa jókòó sí ni máa kọjú sáwọn èrò tí máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn a máa ṣe láti àdátán wá sí Èkó láti Èkó lọ sí Kútọ̀ tàbá jérò lẹ́ni Kútọ̀ màá ẹsẹ̀ gbé mọ́tò lọ sí àdátán lè po gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá jọmọ Abẹ́òkúta ẹ̀ máa mọ ibi tí mò ń sọ yẹn mo dẹ̀ ṣe mo back out kó ní primary 6 nítorí ìwé díà ní Abẹ́òkúta màámi ò rí gbà ni mo fi kó ní school mo dẹ̀ mẹ́ntì ara mi mo ò báyàn mọtí mo ò mu sìgá mo ò mú gbó mo ò báyàn jalè rí mo ò ṣe kọ́kọ́ rí ìwọ tó bá ní proof lórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi gbé jáde tó bá ní proof lórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi gbé jáde ìwọ tó bá fẹ́ kọ́ mọ ẹ ní àlùbáríkà ò ní máa fi ẹnu tẹ́ńbẹ́lẹ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ mo dẹ̀ padà lájá bíkọ́ mo fọlọ́wọ́n ọba mi lẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ kó lórí ìgbàgbọ́ mi mo kó lórí ikọ́ tó bá wọn lẹ́nu kó fẹnu sọ let them say it's no concern me kàn sọ kò mú mi ìwọ tó bá ní proof anything èèyàn tó bá pààyàn ó máa padà pa á ni èèyàn tó bá ń ṣèkà ó máa padà ṣèkà fún ni èèyàn tó bá ń ba tọmọ lọ́mọ jẹ́ ó máa padà ba tọmọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ ni èèyàn tó bá ń ṣe dáadáa tó ń nomi ojú èèyàn nù Ọlọ́run ọba máa padà ṣàánú òun náà that is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu lọ́wọ́ èèyàn tí Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu tó ti gbé jáde lórí ìṣeréṣe ẹ sọ pé gbọ́ ọmọ onímọ́tò jáde ó gbé kinní kan jáde gbáka àwo kan ó mọyé lọ́ọ̀tì èèyàn tó ń jẹun bẹ̀ in 36 states lọ́wọ́ a lot nínú nǹkan táwa dẹ́ ní níwọ̀nba ti wá níwọ̀nba tèmi ní níwọ̀nba mi ṣóyẹ ń sìn iyọ̀ oyin rẹ̀ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ I try my best believe me èmi ò kàn ń pariwo ni mo ń ṣẹni tó máa ṣe nǹkan fún Táyé tó máa sọ fún Kọ́hìndé no èmi ò dẹ́ ń gbóúnjẹ lẹ́nu èèyàn èmi ò ń bá tèèyàn jẹ ṣé tiẹ̀ kí n ṣe tèmi ní nǹkan tó ní kálukú bá ṣe á bá lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la ẹ̀ believe me please ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi mo fọlọ́wọ́n ọba bẹ̀yìn mo fẹ́ Ẹlẹ́dàá yín bẹ̀yìn ìwọ tó bá ro báàdì sọmọ lọ́mọ rántí pọ́ máa ro báàdì sọmọ ẹ o ìwọ tó bá ń ṣàánú ọmọ lọ́mọ rántí pọ́ máa ṣàánú ọmọ tiẹ̀ náà ṣóyè ní abroad lẹ́nu ìwé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run mo fọlọ́wọ́n ọba bẹ̀yìn ẹ jẹ́ ká gbárùkù pọ̀ ká gbé Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu ká gbé dé ipò ààrẹ Nàìjíríà ká dẹ̀ wá fi àdúrà ká fi tì pé kọ́lọ́wọ́n ọbẹ̀ Elédùmarè kó ṣíjú àánú wa kó ṣì wò wọn lójú lágbọ́rọ̀ lọ mo mọ̀ para ń kọ àwọn èèyàn o believe me mo mọ̀ para ń kọ àwọn èèyàn bọ̀ gbogbo agbọ́dọ̀ jèbù rẹ̀ agbọ́dọ̀ gbà fún Ọlọ́run ọba látàrí èèyàn kan kọ́mọ tiwa náà lè ṣe kíni kó lè nà lóbaríkà àkàndá ní Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu o àkàndá ni o believe me because àwa súnmọ́ wàláì mo súnmọ́ wọn mo dẹ̀ mọ́ iná náà ẹni tí ò fẹ́ kó mi kó lé sí èèyàn lójú ni ẹni tí ò fẹ́ kó fìyà jẹ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ni ẹni tí ò fẹ́ kó mọ èèyàn sórí burúkú ni ẹ wò lot ẹni t'Aṣíwájú ti gbé nìde kò ṣeé kà ẹ wò lot èèyàn lóríṣiríṣi ẹ wò gbogbo èèyàn t'Aṣíwájú ti gbé jáde t'Aṣíwájú ti sọ dèèyàn àsìkò ẹ ní káwa náà lè sọ orí ẹ ká lè sọ fún un tẹ bá rí mi tí bá dúró t'Aṣíwájú ẹ wò láti 99 ǹjẹ́ gbọ́ pé mo lọ pátì mi ìrìnlẹ̀ ayé mi ajá àwọn òróró kò ṣojú lé méjì ẹ lè rí mi pátì mi yìí mọ wàhálà tó ọ ti declare mi wanted rí tó yẹ pé Kútọ̀ ni mo gbà sá lọ nígbà Jonathan ẹni tó bá rántí nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ọ ti declare mi wanted rí ní March ni mo ti ṣe birthday mi ní múra nígbà yẹn mo tún padà dé nígbà tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣọ́ọ̀kù 3 days a dẹ̀ dúró àwa nílé nìyí à ń ṣọ̀dàlẹ̀ ẹ fà àwọn kan wà aṣẹ́wó ni wọ́n tẹ bá rí wọn ní PDP lẹ́nìí ẹ̀rí wọn l'APC lọ́la ẹ̀rí wọn l'ABGA lọ́la ẹ̀rí wọn nẹ́nẹ́ kìíní kan lọ́la no tiwa ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ our mandate ó stand pa believe me believe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Aṣíwájú ẹ̀yọ̀ àwa kò ń bẹ̀ àwa àlefa Aṣíwájú lẹ̀ táyé máa fi parẹ́ àwọn Yorùbá sọ pé ikú wa àjọkú àwẹ̀ wa àjọgbà ẹyọ èmi Musila ìdọ̀mọ akínsọ̀yọ̀ ọmọ Musa ọmọ abẹ́bí ẹyọ mi kò ń bẹ̀ Aṣíwájú máa tẹ̀lé tòde kọ́ ẹ bá bu mi ẹ bá ní tọ́ọ̀gì ni mí ẹ bá ní tọ́ọ̀gì ìwọ tó bá rí mi ibi tí mo ti ṣe tọ́ọ̀gì mo jáde ẹ mọ ọkọ táwọn èèyàn ṣe máa ń bú mi pé tọ́ọ̀gì ní yíyẹ tí Aṣíwájú gbé kí lórúkọ ọ̀gá EFCC yìí náà no Ribadu nígbà t'Aṣíwájú gbé Ribadu jáde tabako lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ a máa ń tẹ̀lé Aṣíwájú káàkiri rally tó bá lọ ṣe ń gbà tó gbé Ribadu jáde táwọn èèyàn bá ti rí wa bóyá ń ṣó ẹnu TVC a sọ yí pé ẹ̀rí àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì Èkó lọ ti tẹ̀lé a máa tẹ̀lé Aṣíwájú lọ sẹ́ni wí ẹ̀ nígbà t'Aṣíwájú tún fi Ribadu lẹ̀ tó tún gbà Àtíkù jáde ta tún káàkiri lọ àwa yìí náà ni ìgbà t'Aṣíwájú tí gbogbo anybody ń sùn tó ń sùn Aṣíwájú tún gbé Buhari jáde àwa yìí náà la tún tẹ̀lé wọn káàkiri tí Buhari ti wọlé ṣé èèyàn ọmọ akọ́ séèyàn rárá yí pé ìkà lélẹ́yìn àbí kíní kan lélẹ́yìn náà lè kọ́ séèyàn lára o àwọn eléyìí bá sọ pé do your best and leave the rest Aṣíwájú máa ṣe nǹkan tó lè ṣe nǹkan tó bá lè ṣe ló máa ṣe ẹ wò ìgbà tó tún gbé Àtíkù jáde kò síbi tá a lọ Ìlọrin a lọ Bíní a lọ Èkìtì a lọ Oǹdó a lọ Ọ̀yọ́ a lọ Abẹ́òkúta a lọ Kánò a lọ gbogbo ẹ̀ nígbà yẹn Àtíkù tún kúò ní APC ó tún bọ́ sí PDP ẹ̀yin gbọ́ ipá Aṣíwájú kò ń bì kan rí ni látòrí AG ACN láti ACN APC ṣáṣíwájú kò ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ mi lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin lọ́mọdé lágbà èmi fọlọ́wọ́n ọba bẹ̀ yìí mo fẹ́ lẹ́.
àwa torí lè dé ṣe. ẹ bá jẹ́ ò bá wa tó Nàìjíríà ṣe. ẹ bá jẹ́ ò bá wa torí lè dé ṣe. àlàáfíà ń gbé ọmọ olóde rẹ̀ o. ẹ jẹ́ ò bá wa torí lè dé ṣe. Tinubu mọ̀ ló kàn o. Àkànbí mọ̀ ló kàn o. ẹ bá náwó kẹ́ẹ̀dọ̀ ní gbèsè. Tinubu mọ̀ ló kàn o. ẹgbẹ́ fún. Tinubu mọ̀ ló kàn o. ẹ̀dá fún. Àkànbí mọ̀ ló kàn o. ẹ bá náwó kẹ́ẹ̀dọ̀ ní gbèsè. Tinubu mọ̀ ló kàn o. ó yẹ kẹ́ ti gbọ́ pé Tinubu mọ̀ ló kàn o. Àkànbí mọ̀ ló kàn o. ẹ bá náwó kẹ́ẹ̀dọ̀ ní gbèsè. Yorùbá mọ̀ ló kàn o. Tinubu mọ̀ ló kàn o. wà ló yẹ jà. Àkànbí mọ̀ ló kàn o. ẹ bá náwó kẹ́ẹ̀dọ̀ ní gbèsè. Yorùbá mọ̀ ló kàn o. kò sí ohun tó lè pọ̀ bí èṣù. àbí kókó. kò sí ohun tó lè pọ̀ bí èṣù. àfi pẹ̀lẹ́. àfọmẹgbẹ́ Àkànbí jàgàbá bọ̀gún o. Tinubu jàgàbá bọ̀gún. Tinubu Àkànbí. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ. Tinubu Àkànbí. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ. olódò jẹ́ Àkànbí o. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ. jàgàbá bọ̀gún. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ. Tinubu Àkànbí. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ. Tinubu Àkànbí o. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ. èmi ló kàn Àkànbí. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ. sára rẹ̀ rè o. sára rẹ̀ rè o. sára rẹ̀ rè o. sára rẹ̀ rè o. Tinubu Àkànbí. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ. Tinubu Àkànbí o. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ. ibi ọba lọ là á lọ.
His father had married several wives before his death, and after his death, Zina took him together with her to Abeokuta due to the fact that one of the sons of the late husband wants to marry her. Jẹ́ kí n sọ ní Yorùbá, ìkan lára àwọn ọmọ kan tó kú fẹ́ fẹ́ Zinat. Levirate marriage is the type of marriage in which the brother of a deceased man is obliged to marry his brother's widow. But this time around, it's not even the brother to the deceased. It is actually one of the sons of the deceased. Remember I said the man got married to a lot of wives. The mother came from Agedegbe family in Abeokuta. Those days before you enroll for primary schools, your finger must touch your ear. But due to financial instability and the death of his dad, he ran away from home. to hustle in Adaton area of Abeokuta, then to Lagos and back to Kuto. His lifestyle did not suit that of his mom, so she thought of taking him to welfare. Upon hearing of his mother's intention of taking him to welfare is more like a correctional institution, especially a custodial homes, where the reformation, rehabilitation, and reintegration of delinquent juveniles takes place. He ran away to Mile 12 in Lagos, but he wasn't into conductor business anymore. He got involved in the business of feet washing in the market, for those whose legs were dirty from the hustling and bustling of transporting peppers and tomatoes, just like this. According to oral evidence given by him, he said despite all of this and his role of being a conductor in the street, he has never joined any of his contemporaries to smoke India M, take cigarettes, or even take alcohol. It shocked you as it shocked me too. He said then he used to sleep outside, no home, no shelter. From that, he got so ill that it took him 1 year and 9 months to be okay. His legs could not fold and he was decaying at that time. But with local concussion and the help of an herbalist, he was treated by Baba Atufata, still that same Kuto area of Abeokuta, Isale Kuto to be precise. After he got healed, he moved back to Oshodi. He already joined those who were training boxing at the same time, a heavyweight gym lifter. While growing up, he said he used to make use of an extrajudicial tactics to extort game and wash game. He was among those Omonile who claimed to be one of the indigenous residents and collect certain amount from entertainers who come into the neighborhood to perform. One cannot help but to ponder on whose authority these individuals operate on, as some even resort to violence, behavior and intimidation in a bid to get paid. From 1996 to 1999, Marwa, the military governor of Lagos State during his administration, he implemented lots of programs, which includes Operation Sweep, a joint police and military venture that helped reduce Lagos' notorious crime. Most importantly to this story was that he banned national union and created association. This was how Musiliu and his entourage started working for the association leaders, Baba Daniel and Omoyo. Musiliu and his people were made the association leaders of Oshodi. That was how he joined this profession. From his conductor business and other extrajudicial charges outside, he got himself a boss and fully got involved into transportation business. He was made unit treasurer and later branch chairman until he became the state chairman. He's popularly known as Msoluomo Musiliu Akisoya, and he has come to mean many things to different people. However, he is convinced that he has a lot of impact on many lives, although he has made it clear that only few people who are close to him really get to know the kind of carefree person that he is. Despite negative comments about him by the same contemporaries, the role of NURTW chairman isn't a joke thing here in Nigeria, most especially in Lagos. He has been alleged of killing and been attributed to many atrocities by the same counterpart. The Lagos State NURTW chairman has been in the spotlight of numerous occasions of allegations of violence, relationship, and low-profile education. But with all of this, he made sure all of his children's school abroad, to the point at which MC Oluomo and his family were guests at the Georgia State Government House on the invitation of the state governor. MC Oluomo has been trending online for a whole lot of things. However, any issue relating to the union in Lagos State has always been affiliated to him. We're being granted an opportunity to interview him. I asked if he had heard about any allegations or all the accusations, and he replied, first, he said no one is perfect. Secondly, he said if you are in this world and nobody is talking about you, then you are dead. And thirdly, he said if you are focusing more on the negative news on social media, you could have high level of BP. And at the end of the day, nobody will follow him to his grave. He added that most of the people that are abusing him do come on his page begging for money.
Ibola ti rí mi tí mo ti kọ statement mọ́dúrárì. Court wo lọ gbé mi lọ fún mọ́dúrárì. Because my name and the kind of job tí mo ń ṣe, I ti believe pé ìkọ̀kọ̀ ìgbàkà okay ibi tí mo ti ń bá life mi bọ̀ láti kékeré till now. Why? Ṣé Ọlọ́run bá gọ́ sùn yìí pé kéèyàn kó pààyàn kó dẹ̀ máa lọ kó dẹ̀ máa grow káṣírí ẹ̀ dẹ̀ máa bòyàn kó pàkà ó kọ́ o ti understand because ẹni tó bá pààyàn wọn máa padà pa láṣẹ. You understand you see?
There are a lot of words that my mouth cannot even venture into yet. But despite all of this same man made use of all of his influence and affluence to sponsor all of his children abroad. His mother could not afford to send him to school, but he did not allow that to repeat itself again. Hate him or like him, he played the role of a good parent. While some might see him as their benefactor, some sees him as their antagonist. As a matter of fact, most of we Nigerians don't like him at all because of what we hear about him. A man with low level of education has employed lots of graduates and they are working for him today. Irony of life. We all have different perspective on how we see this man. Section 39 of the 1999 Constitution provides that every person shall be entitled to freedom of expression, including freedom to hold opinions and to receive and impact information without interference. Before you say anything, just know I'm an historian, and as well I'm a town crier with just a Maobel. Lagos State Government appointed MC Oluomo, which is the former chairman of the state chapter of National Union of Road Transport Workers, as the chairman of its Park Management Committee. The state government, however, justified the decision, saying that it was aimed at restoring sanity and to ensure that the events of the NURTW are not allowed to threaten law and order.
Mọ́tò, a máa ń to mọ́tò gba ẹ̀yàn ń pè ní dáfó yẹn àwọn ará bọ́tì lọ́tọ̀ ọ̀rà gbogbo ẹ̀rọ la máa tó bó ṣe bá ń rà ní títì nígbà yẹn máa wá dírẹ́sì ẹ̀ tó dájú náà àwọn owó kọ̀lọ́tọ̀ tí mo rí gbà ní mo fi máléjì ara mi mo fi àti àwọn owó táwọn yẹn fún wa níta lóyún ọ̀lẹ́ association àwọn ẹ̀rọ máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ táwọn union fi ṣiṣẹ́